Be a young boy posted with $1 million at his feet, ready to go on tour. Look, check him out. Check him out. The album coming out too. He say coming out back to take back what's his. Look, I'm all for it. I told people before YB got out that he was gonna win album of the year this year. Guaranteed. Look, let's roll the content, man. Get into the content. Shout out NBA young boy. He came back on fire, fam. The best way to put it. He came back on fire. On top of that, one of his first tracks was an emo track that'll really tap on your chest. You know what I mean? It really tap on your chest. It reminded me somewhat of that Quando Rondo Light Goes On. I know wherever YB at right now, bro gotta be jamming that song, you know what I mean? And thinking about Quando Rondo. Why? Because Quando Rondo is doing his own in 33 months. You know what I mean? Probably be a lot quicker than that. He'll be out before you know it. 2 summers, 2 winters. But yeah, that Life Goes On and that YB new track, drop it in the comments, man. It's going over my head right now. Yeah, I can't even think what the song called right now. I just know it was hot. You know what I mean? But look here, bro. Seeing YB back in the mix. On top of that, he's not hiding. He's actually outside with the people. Been at the mall. Went to his barber wedding. He's communicating a little more, bro. On top of that, he's on that medication that makes him smile more. You know what I mean? So this is gonna be a better YB. This is the YB that the people been wanting to see, but niggas had him trapped up with the bullshit. You know what I mean? The bullshit don't stop just because you change. I want a lot of people to understand that. You niggas in the back, I want you to understand that. The bullshit in life don't stop just because you done chose to change and better your life and your predicaments. It's still wolves lurking that want to end what you got going. That's the best way I could put it, you know what I mean? But YB ain't really worried about that. Got the whole neighborhood lined up with fucking security. It's even people you don't know security walking through that neighborhood. That's security, you know what I mean? Bro came back like the president. On top of that, now he's saying he's coming to take back what was his. See, bro streams ain't never lacked since he went to the clank. So, but you gotta understand, some people, Dre, Kendrick, they was getting streams that wasn't necessarily for them. You know what I mean? Might have been YB streams had he been out. Because the shit he was dropping, I want to say, when he had the red outfit on, bro, I don't know the name of the CD, didn't like it. You know what I mean? It could have kept that motherfucker. I even felt like when I listened to it, like, bro, YB wouldn't have put this out. But with this new shit, the more leaks, the most recent album that he put out, that was fire, bro. That let a nigga know, oh, it's about to go down, because they kind of set it up for it. Look, drop it in the comments. Album of the year going to YB. I'm going to call it that. Why? Because bro got some of the best fans in the world. Let's just be in the United States of America for sure. Look, drop it in the comments, man. Shout out NBA young boy. Like I said, he posted with $1 million at his feet with Montana, ready to go do his thing. You know what I mean? Just waiting on the calls. Bro got all type of shit going on in the background. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I find it mighty weird. This new YB, feet ain't touching, you know what I mean? But we ain't gonna go with the conspiracies and whether or not this man is a clone. If anybody is a clone, it's that Future guy. Yo, the Future guy with the mixed girl curls. That nigga gotta be a clone. Drop it in the comments, man. That nigga gotta be a clone, because Future don't look like that. Yeah, Future wouldn't even cut his hair like that. You know what I mean? Not like that. Nigga better twist up instantly. Twist your shit up instantly, my nigga, and let a nigga know your shit done fell out or something like that. But if you gonna just say you didn't cut it and that's how you wanna look and appear, it ain't gonna work. Yeah, buddy, it ain't gonna work. I ain't fucking with that guy, and that made me realize, you know what? His music has been lackluster for a minute. That music been lackluster for a minute, but a nigga was like, you know what? That's Future. That's Pluto. No mas. No mas. No mas will we listen to Future with that little haircut talking like you be talking. Nor do I think Trippie Redd put out no messages to make him look bad. If the messages were looking bad, they wouldn't altered. That was you. You took back the watch. That's how you are, bro. That's just behind. This ain't the down Future, nigga. We talking about NBA YoungBoy about to take over his shit. But sometimes people just get caught in that. Yeah, he's just a casualty. You know what I mean? Just a casualty that end up coming up. But Future, that shit ain't, that's a no-go, bitch. Yeah, I got to call him that, you know what I mean? Because when you see a little nigga like that, old-ass nigga get his hair cut into some curls like a little Miss Girl, you got to call him a bitch. Maybe he wants to be called a bitch. So you not calling him a bitch, that would offend him, you know what I mean? Drop it in the comments. But look here, bro. Shout out NBA YoungBoy, like how, you see how I transitioned back to YB? Shout out NBA YoungBoy, $1 million at his feet. Yeah, $1 million at his feet. He's turning down $100,000 Twitch streams. All he gotta do is jump on for 30 minutes. 30 minutes from wherever he at. Don't wanna do it. Yeah, don't wanna do it. Nigga, I'm good. Why? YB say the money ain't for him. Yeah, all money ain't good money, he don't want it. Drop it in the comments, bro. Scars from the playground. Shout out to NBA YoungBoy, Never Broke Again, Montana. Everybody you know about OG Tree, you know what I mean? Yeah, shout out them boys too. Shout out to everybody from Jurassic Park too. Got to say that. Got to say that. Houston, stand up. I see you guys. Yeah, I see you guys. Why I see you? Because I see my partner Nick with y'all. Yeah, I see my partner Nick with Jurassic Park. He from Jurassic Park. You know what I mean? But I see my partner Nick with the, you know what I mean? And I got to say I salute that. Why? Because I fuck with Nick. You know what I mean? Point blank period. King Nick. Drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the playground. Shout out NBA YoungBoy, OG Tree, Montana, everybody with the Never Broke Again count. And Baby Joe, now's the time to come out, you know, because you was doing interviews about YB saying you stole 70,000. I'm not trying to be messy, my nigga, Baby Joe. But now's the time to go ahead and do that interview, because now you know YB gonna see it. Here it is. Drop it in the comments, nigga. What happened to them bands that you say YB thought you stole from him? What really happened? Is that conversation going on now? Because you said you were waiting on that man to get out of jail, you know? Inquiring minds just want to know. That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? That's all. Y'all drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the playground. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rare, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.